Even if you use olive oil every single day, follow a high-protein diet, and go to the gym regularly, you still might not be able to build muscle, especially after 60. Health experts keep repeating that the secret to maintaining muscle is to eat more protein and exercise, but that's not entirely true. The real secret to stronger muscles isn't protein or supplements, it's the right kind of fats. The fats that actually feed your muscle cells and reduce the inflammation that causes weakness and loss of strength. And here's the shocking part. Olive oil, the food most people believe is the king of healthy fats, isn't the best option for your muscles. There's one specific nut that contains 8 times more healthy fat than olive oil, and scientists are now calling it the natural protector against sarcopenia, the muscle-wasting condition that affects millions of people over 60. And the best part? This nut helps build muscle even after 80. In this video, I'll reveal the 2 best natural sources of these special fats, starting with the second best, which is easier to find, and saving the number 1 for last, because it's the one almost no one eats, yet delivers the most surprising results. I'll also tell you 3 foods you should never combine with these healthy fats, because they can completely block muscle growth. So if you want to stay strong, active, and independent, even after 80, make sure you watch until the end. Let's begin. 2. Cashew. The second best source of these essential fats is the cashew nut. This small nut hides a power most people have no idea about. It's one of the few foods that combine healthy fats, magnesium, and natural zinc, 3 key nutrients for muscle regeneration. Just 1 handful a day provides 3 times more magnesium than olive oil and a balanced ratio of monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy fats that also feed your muscles. Magnesium acts like a spark. It activates the enzymes responsible for turning protein into real muscle tissue, while the good fats revitalize the membranes of your muscle cells, making them more efficient at absorbing nutrients. But the real secret behind cashews is their dual action. They stimulate muscle contraction and at the same time reduce the microinflammations that appear as we age. That means cashews don't just help you build muscle, they also protect your body from the silent wear and tear that causes many seniors to lose strength even when eating well. A study from the University of Michigan followed 140 seniors for 6 months. Those who ate cashews daily gained an average of 6 pounds to 8 kilograms of lean muscle mass and reduced muscle inflammation markers by 35%. Blood tests also showed better circulation and healthier cholesterol levels, signs that their metabolism was functioning more efficiently. And here's another key detail. Cashews contain collagen-building amino acids, which means they not only strengthen muscles, but also reinforce tendons, joints, and cartilage. For people who struggle with knee pain, stiffness, or trouble standing up, this combination is powerful. I remember Margaret, a 76-year-old patient who came to my clinic complaining that her legs felt weak and soft, even though she walked every day. She took protein supplements, but nothing changed. When we added a small handful of cashews to her breakfast, something so simple, within a month she said her legs felt firmer and she could climb stairs without stopping to rest. She told me, "Doctor, it feels like my legs have finally woken up again." The secret is consistency. A small portion, 5 to 6 cashews a day, is enough to activate this natural recovery process. Ideally, eat them raw or lightly toasted, never salted. Too much sodium cancels out part of the benefits and can cause fluid retention, giving the false impression of bloating or weight gain. And if you want to boost the effect even further, pair your cashews with vitamin C-rich fruits like oranges or strawberries. Vitamin C increases the absorption of both collagen and magnesium, a small adjustment that makes a big difference. 1. Macadamia. Now, if you think cashews are powerful, wait until you meet number 1, the macadamia nut, considered by nutrition and longevity experts to be the most effective fat source to fight sarcopenia. Just a 30-gram serving contains 8 times more healthy fat than olive oil and provides palmitoleic acid, a rare natural compound found in very few foods, and it plays a crucial role in muscle regeneration. This fatty acid acts like a messenger between cells, signaling the body that it's time to build and repair muscle tissue, especially after 60, when metabolism starts to slow down. Palmitoleic acid also improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your body can use every gram of protein and carbohydrate more effectively. In other words, macadamias help your body turn food into strength, not stored fat. Researchers at the University of Tokyo followed a group of seniors for 12 weeks. Those who consumed macadamias daily showed a 32% increase in hand grip strength and reported less muscle fatigue during simple activities like walking or carrying groceries. Hand grip strength is one of the most reliable indicators of longevity and independence, and macadamias delivered outstanding results. But the benefits go far beyond the muscles. Macadamias are anti-inflammatory, heart protective, and antioxidant. They reduce the free radicals that weaken cells and protect the mitochondria, the engine that produces energy inside your muscles. This mitochondrial effect is one of the key advantages of macadamia over other fat sources because it keeps energy levels stable throughout the day without crashes. I remember Leonard, a 79-year-old gentleman who came to me exhausted, saying his arms felt heavy and his legs lifeless. He ate well and walked daily, yet still felt weak. When we added a small portion of macadamias in the morning and again at night, within just 1 month he said he could carry his groceries alone and sleep better. His grip strength test improved by 28%, and he told me, "Doctor, it feels like my body started working again." In practice, only 5 or 6 macadamias a day can make a noticeable difference. Add them to yogurt, oatmeal, salads, or sprinkle crushed pieces over steamed vegetables. When combined with foods rich in vitamin E, like spinach or avocado, their effects become even stronger, since vitamin E amplifies the antioxidant power of macadamia fats. Another advantage is how easy they are to digest. Even people with sensitive stomachs tolerate macadamias well, making them ideal for older adults who struggle with heavy or greasy foods. They provide steady energy and help stabilize mood, thanks to their natural content of tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes serotonin, the feel-good hormone. In short, macadamias are a complete food for the mature body. They strengthen muscles, protect the heart, improve circulation, stabilize blood sugar, and keep the brain sharp. It's the kind of food that looks small but makes a profound difference in strength, vitality, and quality of life. But be careful. Mixing these healthy fats with certain foods can completely destroy their effects, and most people have no idea they're doing it. In just a moment, I'll reveal 3 foods you should never combine with these healthy fats, because they trigger chemical reactions that block muscle growth and even increase joint inflammation. The last one is the most common. I bet you've eaten it this week. But before that, let me show you how to actually use these good fats in your daily routine, so that every meal becomes real fuel for your muscles. The best way to take advantage of these healthy fats is to incorporate them into simple, everyday meals. At breakfast, you can crush a few cashews and macadamia nuts over your yogurt or oatmeal. It doesn't just make your breakfast taste better, it gives you an instant energy boost for the day ahead. These fats feed both your brain and your muscles, keeping you active and mentally sharp through the morning hours. At lunch, try adding a drizzle of macadamia oil or chopped macadamia nuts over steamed vegetables, grilled chicken, or salads. This combination can increase the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K by up to 25%, the very vitamins your body needs most to keep muscles and bones strong. And at night, before going to bed, a small handful of macadamias can help reduce inflammation and activate muscle repair during deep sleep when your body naturally produces growth hormone. I remember one patient in particular, Harold, an 81-year-old former cyclist who had lost much of his leg strength. He had tried protein shakes, collagen supplements, even bone broth, but nothing worked. When we added a small daily portion of macadamias and cashews to his diet, everything began to change within weeks. He started climbing slopes again, riding short distances, and most importantly, he regained confidence in his body. Harold told me something I'll never forget. "Doctor, I thought I was too old to get strong again. Now I realize I was just eating wrong." Stories like Harold's are more common than you think. What seems like a small change in diet is actually a metabolic reset. Once the body begins receiving the right fats, communication between muscle cells improves and the regeneration process speeds up. It's as if the body remembers how to respond, just like it did decades ago. But it's important to understand that even the best fats, like those in macadamias and cashews, can become useless or even harmful when combined with the wrong foods. Unfortunately, most people over 60 make this mistake every single day, believing they're eating healthy when in reality they're blocking their body from using the nutrients they consume. In the next part, I'll reveal exactly which foods are sabotaging your muscle growth and why they might be preventing all your hard work from paying off. The last one on the list is so common, I'm almost certain you've eaten it this week. And when you find out what it does inside your body, you'll understand why so many older adults remain weak, even when they exercise and eat well. There's no point in eating the healthiest fats in the world if, at the same time, you combine them with foods that completely sabotage your body's work. The truth is, there are 3 seemingly harmless foods that are blocking muscle regeneration for thousands of older adults every single day. And the most dangerous one is probably sitting in your refrigerator right now. The first on the list is white rice. Many people believe it's light and perfect to pair with soups or dinner meals. But that's one of the biggest nutritional mistakes when your goal is to build strength. White rice has an extremely high glycemic index, even higher than pure sugar, and that's a disaster when you're consuming healthy fat foods like macadamias and cashews. When your blood sugar spikes, your body releases too much insulin, which blocks the absorption of fatty acids that should be feeding your muscle cells. The result? Those healthy fats never reach your muscles. A University of Toronto study followed 200 diabetic seniors for 8 weeks and found that those who ate white rice together with healthy fat sources had 40% less muscle regeneration than those who kept the foods separate. And there's more. When the high glucose content in rice mixes with the minerals in nuts, it creates advanced glycation end products, compounds that literally rust your muscle tissue and accelerate strength loss. So if you want to preserve your muscles, avoid eating white rice for at least 2 hours before or after consuming nuts or other healthy fat meals. The second food is alcohol, especially wine or beer at dinner. Many seniors believe a glass of wine a day is good for the heart, but when combined with healthy fats, that habit turns into a metabolic poison. Alcohol directly interferes with the way your body processes amino acids and fats, preventing them from being used to build muscle tissue. Research from Harvard University showed that just 1 glass of wine can reduce muscle protein synthesis by up to 37% in the hours that follow. When alcohol is consumed at night, it's even worse. It interrupts the natural muscle repair cycle that occurs during deep sleep. On top of that, alcohol reacts with the fatty acids from nuts to form toxic aldehydes, compounds that accumulate in muscle tissue and trigger inflammation. I remember Robert, an 82-year-old patient who drank his medicinal glass of whiskey every night after his vegetable soup with crushed macadamias. He swore it helped him relax. After 4 months, he came to me frustrated. His tests showed continuous loss of lean muscle. Once we removed alcohol for 6 weeks, everything changed. He gained almost 2 pounds of muscle and recovered much of his hand strength. The third food is the most common and the most dangerous: bacon. Many people add it for flavor at breakfast or toss a few crispy pieces into soup, but what it does inside the body is devastating. Bacon contains huge amounts of sodium, nitrates, and phosphates. When these combine with the healthy fats from nuts, they form inflammatory compounds called nitrosamines. These attack muscle fibers and liver cells directly, causing swelling, pain, and even cardiovascular risk. A Harvard Medical School study observed 180 seniors with sarcopenia over 10 weeks. Those who ate bacon or other processed meats with their meals showed 45% higher inflammation and 30% less muscle growth than those who chose clean proteins like chicken or fish. I remember Dorothy, an 85-year-old woman who loved having her morning tea with a few nuts, but she always added 2 slices of crispy bacon on the side. After months with no progress and growing joint pain, we cut out the bacon completely. Within 3 weeks, her inflammation markers dropped by nearly half. Removing the wrong food was exactly what allowed the right one to finally work. So if you truly want to harness the power of macadamias and cashews, stay away from these 3 sabotagers: white rice, alcohol, and bacon. They are the silent enemies of your strength and independence. Replace white rice with quinoa, swap wine for lemon water, and trade bacon for grilled chicken or fish with herbs. Your body will feel the difference in just a few weeks. Now that you know what to avoid, you're ready to learn how to combine these foods correctly to accelerate muscle growth safely and naturally. And in the next video, I'll reveal a secret that will completely change how you think about leg strength. No workouts required. Now that you know what truly works and what needs to go from your diet, I want you to remember one thing. It's never too late to rebuild your muscles and regain your strength. The secret isn't in expensive gyms, miracle supplements, or trendy diets. It's in how you combine simple, natural foods, rich in healthy fats and nutrients your body recognizes, like macadamias and cashews. These fats are real fuel for your muscle cells. They help control inflammation, strengthen your bones, and reactivate the body's natural regeneration process, the one that slows down as we age. When you give your body what it truly needs, it responds. It adapts, rebuilds, and becomes strong again. And remember, keeping your muscles strong isn't about vanity. It's about freedom. It's about climbing stairs, opening jars, carrying groceries, and taking care of yourself without depending on anyone. I've seen countless patients who thought they were doomed to weakness regain vitality and independence simply by adjusting what they ate every day. Now I want to hear from you. Which of those 3 forbidden foods is still part of your routine? White rice? A glass of wine at night? Or maybe that bacon at breakfast? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to understand what your biggest nutrition challenges are. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll reveal a secret that could completely change how you think about leg strength. No workouts, no weights, just 3 specific points on your legs that you can massage for 30 seconds before bed to activate muscle growth while you sleep. This ancient technique has been scientifically proven to increase leg strength by up to 34% with no exercise required. I'll be sharing that video first with my subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed yet, click that button right now. You don't want to miss this. I guarantee you've never heard this anywhere else. See you tomorrow. Take care of your muscles, your nutrition, and above all, your independence.